Today, we're going to go and talk about what super EZAs in the future I think are going to be bad. So let's go ahead and start out with the units that are basically from like 2015, 2016 onward from this bottom row. Of course, we have the first super EZA, that being the AGO Super Saiyan 3 Goku. He looks good. I'm not going to lie. My only issue with super EZAs right now is the fact that they don't change their super attack effects. Guys, Greatly Learned Defense sucks. That's break the news. That is bad, okay? Listen, we're not in 2015, 2016, 2017, where defensive debuffing has some sort of merit. This isn't good. We're in 2024. This is not great. They should have gave him 30% attack defense one turn. Called it a day. That's it. That's all they had to do. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at what super EZAs in the future I think will be bad. Now, TEQ Beerus, when he got his EZA, monster. But I don't think TEQ Beerus is going to have a bad super EZA. I feel like they're going to go ahead and make him pretty good. Like they did this guy. I think he's good. They're going to make him good. Now, TEQ Cell, I think his super EZA is either going to be mid or it's going to be very good. Because he's a nuker. Being a nuker, it's kind of shaky when it comes to for EZAs. It's kind of a weird, it's like a weird middle ground. And that coupled with the fact that they're not changing super attack effects, or basically changing or adding on super attack effects, it does create a bit of a urgency where Dokkan needs to have these units gain an attack and defensive buff in their passive if they're not giving it to them inside their super attack effects. Now, when this guy had first came out with his EZA, he had a powerful EZA, and his pre-EZA, powerful EZA. So if this guy had a powerful pre and post EZA, I feel as if though Dokkan needs to make this guy an orb changer. I feel like all nukers need to be orb changers. One design I want them to go with this guy is making him gain, I don't know, like 30% attack and defense per rainbow keister obtained. I don't see why not. As well as his already 15% attack and defense per keister obtained every year. That would be completely fine. Of course, they're going to buff this up to like 20% attack and defense per keister obtained. But he must be an orb changer. Must be an orb changer. He must have a high amount of attack and defense at the start of the turn like that AGO Super Saiyan 3 Goku does. And, man, are they going to flop with TEQ Cell? Oh, man, I said he's going to be mid. I watched him find a way. You know what? I'm doubling down. I think he's going to have a good super EZA. But they must make this guy very good. A, he's a cell unit, and B, he's a nuker. They got to make him good. I think he's going to be good. We're going to double down. Injanemba, I mean, guys, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do we need to talk about Injanemba? We're not going to talk about him. We know he's going to have a good super EZA. This Gohan, he's going to have a good super EZA. And the reason why I say he's going to have a good super EZA is because this guy's going to EZA within the same celebration. This guy's from July of 2020, that being TEQ Ultimate Gohan. This guy's EZA, these two on a rotation with each other, his super EZA with his regular EZA, this is going to be a disgusting rotation. I will put that out there. He's going to have a good super EZA. Count on it, all right? Count on it. I know he's only greatly stacking attack, but consider that fine because this guy's going to be a support type unit. I already see it. He's going to be very good. He's going to be sitting in slot 2. He's going to be sitting in slot 1. This is going to be a very powerful rotation. Mark my words for the future. Let's see. So far, we haven't gotten to any older cards that I think are going to have a bad super EZA. STR Gogeta, I think he's going to have a good EZA. Also, they didn't change his leader skill. They didn't change leader skill, and they didn't change super attack effects. That's so weird. Why? Yeah, why? I mean, leader skill, you know what? Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's change the leader skills. Why not? Why the hell not? Like, I don't see why not. Certainly. Okay. Gogeta, I think he's going to be good. Let's see what he's doing. Let me see. I think he's going to be good. Yeah. It's like, we've already seen what they did to Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This is all he has. I think we're in good hands. This guy was once the king. He will be the king again. STR Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, he's going to be good too. For sure. That damage reduction is probably going to be from 10 turns up to 15. Or if Dokkan wants to be very funny, they make it 20 turns. This Broly, STR Broly, I think he's going to be good too. The first Dokkan Fest, this Broly. I think he's going to be good too. I'm holding out hope. The only thing is that, I mean, he is an AoE, right? That gains 50% attack for 3 turns. Yeah, it's 50% attack for 3 turns. And he gets 80% attack and 80% attack. I think he's going to be good. I don't think they fumble this guy. He's the first fucking Dokkan Fest. There's no way they fumble him, right? Freeze, I think Freeze is going to be fine. He's going to be okay too. When he first got his EZA, I think his EZA was quite good. He had a solid amount of defense. He hit pretty hard. I think Freeze is going to be fine. He was out there in the battle arena, by the way. Yeah. And then we move on over to Physical Kid Buu. He's going to be bad. I think he's going to be bad. Dokkan is like Kid Buu. Let's just be honest. The only Kid Buu card they liked, but I mean, technically, he was good when he first came out, was STR Kid Buu. Yeah. That's the only Kid Buu card they like. That's like, come on now. It's literally a meme. It still technically is a meme where XYZ is getting an LR before Kid Buu. Bobbity, like, 3 rings. Bobbity has 3 rings over Kid Buu. Why? Because Bobbity has 3 LRs. Consider LRs rings. I mean, you have LR Bobbity and Buu. You have LR Bobbity from the 8th, not the 8th year. What? Yeah, it's from the 8th year, right? That was the headliner LR? I think it's from the 8th year. Yeah, LR Bobbity. And then you have LR Bobbity and Deborah. 3 rings. 3 rings! Against Kid Buu. Crazy, right? And Kid Buu, guess what? Kid Buu he's sitting with 0 rings. No chips. It's crazy. Kid Buu's gonna suck because he's a support type unit. I will say that. And because he's Kid Buu. So he's going to be an amazing support type unit, but if they do not give this guy dodge or damage reduction and high stats, he will suck. First things first, he has to have dodge or damage reduction. Granted, I feel like dodge would be the better route to go for him if I'm Dokkan. Make him a very strong support type unit. He's already giving 2 key and 50% attack and defense when his HP is above 80%. Well, if your team's HP is above 80% or more. He's lowering defense on super. Guys, he has to gain an attack and defensive buff on super. It's a liability. If you're not gaining defense on super inside your super attack effect already for your post EZA, and you're getting a super EZA, you must gain defense when performing a super attack. Does EZA Super Saiyan 3 Goku gain defense when performing a super in the side of his passive? Okay, so no, it's attack and defensive buff for the start of turn. Guaranteed crit for the first turn. His support type buff for crit chance. Okay, so attack and defensive buff, turn restriction. Okay, additional super attack chance and attack and defense. Additional attack and defense for 8th turn. 30% chance to dodge. Okay, so this guy is not gaining an attack and defensive buff when doing a super. Alright. No, he's not. Yeah, he's not. He's just gaining that 150% defense when he dodges. And you really want him to dodge. You really, really do. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I think Physical Kid Buu is going to suck. I think he is. He's a Majin card. 2, he's Kid Buu. Guess what? Bobbity has 3 rings, so it doesn't matter. Anyways. Moving on over to this row. I think we're going to stop at 120% leader skills. Yeah, we're going to stop right there. We're not going on to this row with all the Dokkan Fest. We'll stop at 120% leader skills. AJ Rose. I feel like Dokkan's going to find a way to fumble him. He's already winning with a good super attack effect of him gaining 50% defense 1 turn, but Dokkan's going to find a way to fumble him. If they're not giving this guy guard or damage reduction for a certain amount of turns to help him build up his attack and defensive buff, and of course, letting him have a little bit of damage reduction after his damage reduction wears off. Like, for example, he gets 50% damage reduction and, I don't know, guard. He gets guard for 1 turn and 50% damage reduction for 3 turns, right? And then after the 4th turn is he comes back on the 4th turn where it elapses. He gets, I don't know, like 30% damage reduction. If they don't do a design like that, he will be ass. Let me just say that right now. He will be ass because he's one of these characters where he wants to get hit to build up. Now, granted, he's going to be a good support type unit. Hell yeah, he is. For sure. But the problem is that, guys, if you're not killing the boss fast enough, guess what? You get to him, he has no defensibility to fall back on. No dodge, damage reduction, guard. He's getting cooked. Let's take a look at his stats. Okay, yeah, he needs high stats. All these EZAs, these super EZAs, need high stats. They need it. 1000%. I think he's going to be fumbled. Dokkan is like Goku Black. Anyways, AJ Super Vegeta, I mean, come on, guys. Meta-defining unit. counter unit. He's gonna be great. I think he's gonna be amazing. One of the strongest units in Dokkan history. Pre-EZA, post-EZA, he had some uses in the God event. I mean, at the time of his EZA, could you get by into the Legendary Goku event? Maybe, sure. Yes, you could. I mean, I'm underrating this guy, but I mean, guys, they could have done so much more this EZA. They were just so scared of what this guy can possibly do for a post-EZA back in December of 2019. They could have done way more, guys. I feel like this was one of the most disappointing EZAs of all time, in my opinion. Certainly so. I feel like they did a way better job with physical Super Vegito than they did with AGL Super Vegito. 1,000%. 120%. 10,000%. TEQ Merge Zamasu, or just TEQ Fusion Zamasu. Problem. What do you guys think the problem is, kids? I'll give you a second to answer. If you said he has the same name as LR Fusion Zamasu, you're correct. That's the big issue. So, already, Dokkan stepped on a Lego, and this guy has the same name as, I don't know, the actual Fusion Zamasu. Let me go ahead on over to name. Let me go over to Z, and let me get Zamasu. Let me go on over down to Fusion Zamasu. This is not Fusion Zamasu. This is Fusion Zamasu, in parentheses, mutated. This is not Fusion Zamasu. Fusion Zamasu, mutated. Why the hell is this Fusion Zamasu? If you're gonna give the Pajama Beerus, pajamas in his name, but not give this guy, what's the point? Guys, these are not the same. These aren't the same. This guy and this guy aren't the same. They're not. They're the same character, technically, yes. But you get what I mean. This is a mutated version of Fusion fucking Zamasu. So why are they in the same name category? But the cat wearing pajamas is allowed to get a different name. He's allowed to get a different name. The cat wearing PJs. My bad. But Pajama Beerus. My bad. Pajama Beerus. Feet Beerus. So, yes. Dokkan stepped on a Lego. Guess what? This is Fusion Zamasu. Not Fusion Zamasu mutated. So, I think that's the first thing. That's the first just fallacy on why I think this EZA is going to be bad. Just based off of that. So, he's already fucked from the jump. He hasn't even got a Super EZA yet. So, he's fucked already. Another thing is the fact that he's greatly lowering defense, and he's also giving the entire rotation 30% attack for one turn. So, this is why I really think Dokkan should buff these fucking super attack effects. Why not buff these super attack effects? And of course, buff the leader skills, of course, because why the hell not? Because it's a super EZA. It's not a super passive skill EZA. It's a super EZA. Let's have this. First things first, let him gain 50% attack defense one turn, right? Let him greatly lower attack and defense, and then let him raise extreme class allies attack and defense for 2 turns. That's it, right? Another thing is change his name to Fusion Zamasu Mutated. But of course, that's Dokkan's problem. They should have bended that. Another thing, for his kit, I mean, he's passively lowering superclass enemies' attack and defense. He gets 140% attack, and he, of course, debuffs superclass allies' attack by 10%. And he also is a Realm of God's extreme class allies support type doing a 50% defense. So, I feel as if, though, they gotta go the route they went with in Zamasu. I feel like they're gonna go this route. And I have no problem with Dokkan copying a unit design. If I said that in the past, don't call me a hypocrite. Please don't. Please don't. I hope I didn't say that in the past, because there's some things I say in videos I don't remember, which is why I'm very careful with my words. So, I don't think it'd be an issue if they took this guy's design and slapped it on this guy. I don't think it'd be an issue. Not at all. No. And the reason why I say that is because he has 40% damage reduction right over here, and he gets an additional 20% damage reduction if you have a full turn of Realm of God's category characters. Do that to this guy, and of course, make this guy's support ridiculous, and he's a staple on Fusion Zamasu's team. Is that a bad design? Please let me know. Man, this is why they really... Other than that, if they don't do any of those things, he's gonna suck. Maybe there's a design that you guys will probably have a better design than me. Like, you guys will, yeah, you're probably thinking of a better design than I am. So please let me know. But he's gonna be fumbled. I think so. TEQ Fusion Zamasu, is going to have a bad Super EZA, in my opinion. In my opinion. Now, with that being said, let's go on over to the next Super EZA, that being TEQ Golden Frieza. Okay, TEQ Golden Frieza, he's gonna have a good Super EZA. Yeah, no, he's gonna have a good one. TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Super Saiyan 3, are they currently in the gutter right now? Let's take a peek. Best units on Super Saiyan 3. So we have, you're good, of course. You're solid. You're okay. I can't say you're terrible. So we have you, you're okay. You're good. You're good. You, of course, you got your Super EZA. We're gonna get to you in a moment. I have a lot of things to say about you. Let's see. You're gonna get your EZA soon enough. You're getting your EZA. It's on the horizon. Man, Super Saiyan 3. Yeah, we have this STR Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Of course, that's one. You're gonna get your EZA in the future. In Bardock's, in Super Saiyan 3 Bardock's okay. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, funny enough, is still runnable today. Yeah, no, Super Saiyan 3, it definitely could still use the help. Definitely could still use the help. Because we have one, two, who else? 3. We're talking only a Super Saiyan 3 team. In meta content, like, just think it up. You have 1, 2, 3. 4 when you get your Super EZA. 5. 6? I mean, you're not running this guy though, right? Yeah, because you want crossover characters and you want to go up against a Goku enemy. Nah, Super Saiyan 3 needs the help. Yeah, nah, Super Saiyan 3 definitely needs the help. He has to have a good Super EZA. Do I think it's gonna be bad? I feel like he's gonna hit like just like a nuclear missile. Yeah, he's probably gonna hit pretty damn hard. Even though 18K Rainbow, I hope they make it Super EZA good. You know what? We're gonna be nice to this card. He has a terrible post EZA. I still think he's one of the worst EZAs ever, in my opinion. We're gonna be nice to him. I think he's gonna have a good EZA, a good Super EZA. We're gonna be nice to you, TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. You're gonna have a good Super EZA. Now, as for Int Buuhan, your EZA is gonna suck. Granted, now hold on, people. He does have a very, very, very powerful linking partner, that being this guy. This guy is amazing. Let's put that out there. So, with that being stated, if this guy is good, that is immaculate for this guy. That is a huge W. If not, this is why these Buu cards have to be great. They gotta be great. The reason why I say this guy's gonna suck, because A, he's a Buu unit. I mean, granted, this guy's a Buu unit. Let's calm down, Dev. There has been a couple of good Buu units in the past. I mean, Tech Buff Buu was pretty solid, of course, for his EZA at the time. Buu Tanks, at the time of him dropping, great LR. Who else is a good Buu unit? STR Kid Buu at the time was good. But Buu units have to be, they all have to be good. Not one here and there. It's like, oh, we sprinkle a little bit here and there. No, they all gotta be good. The reason why I think he's gonna suck is because of this. A nuker. He's a nuker. This guy must start out with high stats, and he must Rainbow Orb change. Or change orbs in general. He must. They gotta do it. And his healing is going to be out of this fucking world. If they like change this from 10,000% HP per key sphere obtained to like, I don't know, 5% HP or 10% HP per key sphere obtained, then because do keep in mind, this guy is one of the best healers in the game, Brockton. I'm just gonna throw it out there. Maybe post an EZA too. Okay, but I think his EZA is gonna suck. It has to be good though. We're not gonna go ahead and double down like we did for TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. Your EZA is gonna suck, in my opinion. So yeah, we have the 3 of you guys. Vegeta, I think Vegeta's gonna be good. I think Vegeta's gonna be good. Does he link well with LR Evolution Blue Vegeta? Because if so, then that's a wicked rotation, right? Let me go ahead and pull up LREB real quick. If he links well with him, you know what? If his EZA is mid, is that fine? Because he has LREB. He has LREB, right? Let me see. He does. Let me see. He definitely does. He show more. He does not. He doesn't? Oh, he does. Yeah, 4 links. I completely overlooked him. He has LREB. Yeah. We're gonna give you a pass. You have a good super attack effect. Yeah, that's definitely gonna. This is great that he has this. He passively lowers his extreme class enemies' attack and defense. 50% chance to stun when go up against a extreme class enemy for 1 turn, of course. It says it right over here. And he also gets 120% attack and gives Realm of Gods category allies 50% defense. He's giving LREB 50% defense. He's going to be a ridiculous support type unit for this guy. He's going to be a good super EZA for sure. I'm about to say sub EZA. He's going to be an amazing super EZA. Omega, man. Support type unit with an attack and defensive buff and a passive attack debuffer while massively lowering defense. Well, STR Omega suck. Now here's the thing. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 categories. I don't think he's gonna suck. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna suck. Oh man, STR Omega. Man, he might suck. Damn. Nah, I'm not even gonna try to cope. STR Omega might suck. He might suck. Yeah. But he has to be good because GT Bosses sucks. Ah, man, bro. It's the same cases in Buuhan. You know what's funny? All the characters I said for Super EZAs that are gonna suck are all villains. Bro. What's the reason why Omega would suck, man? I don't know. What can I say? He does have he has a lack of categories. He has the same name as LR Omega. Would that be the reason? He would just have to be a slot 3 support. No. We're going to get a Dokkan Fest Sin into Omega of someday, so this guy's Super EZA, we'd have to see. You know what? We're going to give you a chance, STR Omega. You're probably going to have a very good Super EZA. We're giving you a chance and TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. STR Cell, he's going to have a good Super EZA. Not even going to talk about him. He does essentially everything at the time of his release. He does everything. He AoEs, he stacks, he's passively lowering attack and defense. Well, he's passively lowering attack, which is the important thing, but he essentially does everything. He was quite good for long content and short content. Considering the fact that he can AoE, he has everything in his kit. I think he's going to be good. Physical VB. Guys, look at me and tell me that physical VB is going to suck for a Super EZA. He was the one to replace Ingenemba back in, what, 2020? Right? Right? What, wasn't he? Ingenemba's EZA was, when? December of 2018. This guy was king. Okay. Only one that came close to him back then was, of course, TEQ Golden Frieza. This Broly. I think this Broly's going to be good. He's just going to be a better version of STR Broly Super EZA. Yeah. I think he's going to be good. Because if you take a look at his kit, he's already stacking attack and defense. They're going to buff this up to greatly stacking attack and defense. And they're going to load this guy up with damage reduction when going up against a certain enemy. Pretty much. And he's going to have... I feel like they're going to take Int Broly's design, slap it on this guy's design, make him greatly stack attack and defense. That's it. That's essentially what they're going to do. So I think he's going to be good for a Super EZA. Physical Goku Black. Oh my mic. I'm so sorry, guys. Physical Goku Black, bro. You guys know how I feel about nukers, man. And he's going to be different between both versions. Can JP just slip in the 3 key? Pause. Can it just slide the 3 key onto his passive, please? So it can not be different between each version. Imagine if these two are just the same, right? But thing is, are we gonna have like global first super EZAs? That'd be interesting. Very interesting if they did that. Essentially, this guy is a nuker that gets stronger as a nuker when going up against a specific enemy, that being a Goku's family category character. On global, he gives extreme class allies 3 key. On JP, he gives no support at all. And he's also, he's a rainbow orb changer, and he gains additional stats for nuking when going up against that specific enemy, that being a Goku's family category character. He also gets key with each attack received, which is honestly pretty, it's pretty worthless, to be honest. You're a nuker already. What the fuck do you need key for? You're not an LR. You're not going to struggle for key. You have to prepare for battle, right? You have to prepare for battle and Dismal Future as one of your key links. Yeah, and Fear and Faith. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. What was the point of this? This is, why? Why not let him get attack and defense when he gets hit? It's like, you did it to this shitty ass EZA. Why couldn't you just do it to this? His EZA is gonna suck. I'm just gonna put it out there. Remember, people, if he doesn't orb change, and as well as with his orb changing, doesn't have a great defensive ability like Damage Reduction and Guard, because they're gonna give him attack and defense with his key to build up with each attack received. Better yet, I think if they want to be creative with both these EZAs at that, let them build up with each attack received / dodged. Yeah, that opens a door. I think both the EZAs are going to suck. They're super EZAs. I'm being very harsh on Goku Black. I'm sorry, Goku Black. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's like funny. Nuker. Dokkan stepped on a Lego brick and said, fuck it, you're not going to be mutated Fusion Zamasu. So, and of course he has a bunch of debuffs in his passive and all the other good jazz. This guy has to get hit to build up, support type unit, no defensive buff at the start of turn. And Kid Buu is going to be dead on arrival because he's a support type unit. If he doesn't dodge, he's going to suck or have a defensive ability. He has to have a defensive ability. If Dokkan makes some raw stats, he's going to be bad. He's going to be bad. Unless he's able to tank some of those normal tough bosses today. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think all 5 of these super EZAs are going to suck. I did spare STR Omega and TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, though. I spared them for certainty. Certainly. AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, he's going to be good. Of course, he's definitely going to be good. AGL Super... AGL Super 17? What do you guys think? He's still runnable today. Somehow. Somehow, some way, people are getting runs done with this guy. Okay. There's still people out there getting red zone runs done with this guy. And challenge runs done. Don't ask me how. Ask them. Don't ask me. But he's gonna have a great Super EZA. TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Literally what they're gonna do to this guy is make his rainbow orb changing unrestricted. And then give this guy, like, I don't know. They're going to make his effective assault types unrestricted. He's going to have either damage reduction or dodge. He's going to be great. I think he's going to be great. Certainly. TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Broly. Now, let me tell you guys why I think his Super EZA is going to suck. Because they're going to find a way. Some way, somehow, they're going to find a way to keep this shitty ass defensive debuffing per keys obtained on his kit. Who in the office decided it was a good idea at the time, right? Okay, let's say you're a, let's go ahead and set the scene. Let's say you're in Akatsuki, right? Bandai Namco, all the other good stuff, all that good, you know, jazz and stuff. You see this kit, right? You see this pre-EZA palette back in, I don't know, because he gets his EZA July 9th, 2020. Back in, let's say the day is July, I don't know, 4th. It's the 4th of July in 2020. You're in the office. You're tasked to do this guy's EZA, right? Okay, you're setting up the computer. Why in your right mind would you keep this on him? And although I don't think it's really a big deal, but they did the same thing with this. You know, oh my God. Can I real quick just go ahead and bring up this guy? Because I think of this guy when, bro, this EZA I'm about to bring up is from 2022, right? Where is he? Where are you? You're right here. Why? Why would we... Why are we still keeping this archaic ass ability? Why is it still here? Why are we still debuffing allies attack? It's not a big deal, but why is it still there? I'm making it a big deal now. You know what? It does matter. It matters now. He comes out in September of 2017 for his pre-EZA, guys. What's the point of keeping this on this unit? This guy's from 2016. Understandable that he has it, right? Dokkan's experimenting. This guy's from 2017. Okay, why does he still have it on him? And then, guys, another 2017 unit, he gets his EZA in 2020. He gets his EZA in 2020. He gets his EZA in 2022. Why the fuck does he still have this on him? I don't get this. I don't get this. Although it's for allies attack, I'm making it a big deal now. Why do we still have it? And it's one thing if it's allies attack, still annoying, but it becomes another thing where in his pre-EZA, this fucker can touch the 0 defense. 0. There is footage on YouTube, look it up, of this guy hitting 0 defense. Go ahead, look it up. I'm pretty sure I posted a little like clipping on Twitter of this guy at 0 defense. Bro, better yet, you know what? Now I gotta show it for the sake of this video. Give me 1 second. I'm going to be on TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Broly for just a little bit. Because this EZA, it makes me mad that he sucks. Because you guys know who comes out after this guy, right? This guy. He comes out after this guy. What? I don't get it. He gets his EZA August 4th of 2020. And then this fucker comes out July of 20... Literally a month away. The fuck? What was the point, people? Okay, let me find this. I'm showing this in today's video. We're doing it. We're doing it. There it is. Bro. Guys. Why? Why? This is his pre-EZA, by the way. Okay, now, getting back on the subject, like I've already said, why is his EZA so bad? And I will continue to beat a dead horse. Why is this EZA so bad? Then this guy comes out a month later. A month! And he's still people are still running him! He's from August of 2022. What? Guys, and the reason why he's bad is because why does he have this? Now, I will say his EZA at the time was okay. Alright? It wasn't terrible. It was definitely an okay EZA, aka mid. It was an okay EZA at the time, right? Wasn't great. Wasn't terrible. But I think his EZA is going to be bad because Dokkan's going to go ahead and take that 6% and lower it to 3%. Mark my words. And if they end up removing it, I'm going to lose my mind. That is development. And if they somehow find a way to keep this on this card after a Super EZA, I have no words. I literally have no words. So, TEQ Super Saiyan 3 Broly, I mean, why I think his Super EZA is going to be bad is because, A, they're going to find a way to keep this defensive debuffing per key sphere obtained on him. And, of course, B, he's Super Saiyan 3 Broly. I mean, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, 1, 2, 3, 4 categories, they're going to find a way to make him suck. They're going to find a way. And they're going to start with this. They're probably just going to make him hit really hard. And have lackluster defense. Pretty much. I love hard-hitting units, but listen, if you're not Blue Kaioken Goku, S-Star Blue Kaioken Goku, listen, you better be doing something defensively. You better have some support, I don't know, orb changing, doing something for the team. Now did I skip over this guy? I skipped over this guy, but he's not going to have a bad Super EZA. The reason why I say that is because he's literally going to be this guy on steroids. He's going to be STR Blue Kagen Goku on steroids. Think I'm wrong? Wait till Super EZA comes out. Okay. He's going to be this guy on steroids. He's greatly stacking attack. Right. They give this guy 200% attack and defense to start a turn, make him get 100% attack and defense when performing a super attack. He gets 59% attack here, 59% attack here, 59% attack here. They're going to find a way to load this motherfucker up with attack. Watch. Okay. Mark my words. I don't think his Super EZA is going to suck. Not one bit. I don't think it is. Because he is literally going to be STR Blue Kagen Goku 2.0. Anyways, back on over to the 120% characters. And Gogeta's going to be good. I think so. They just have to slap like dodge on him. He already gets stronger with Rainbow Orbs, right? I'm pretty sure. He's stronger with Rainbow Orbs. And Kid Buu will suck. It's gonna put him right there. STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku's gonna be good. STR Janemba is literally just in Janemba but worse, but he's still gonna be good. Physical Cooler, of course he's cooler. Cooler's gonna be good. And then Physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, he's gonna hit really hard and have some defensive ability to him. I think he's gonna be good too. But it's funny. All of these characters are villains. Yeah, this guy, yeah, he gets stronger with Rainbow Orbs, right? That is Rainbow Orbs, yes, Rainbow Key. Yeah. Why in Kid Buu's gonna suck? In Kid Buu, good super attack effect, recovering HP and gets 30% attack defense in one turn. Why I think he's gonna suck? I mean, what are they gonna do to him? He is a support type unit. He's literally just. I look at this guy and I'm like, oh wow, he's just physical Kid Buu but better. Literally just physical Kid Buu but better with worse support, because he gives Majin Power Extreme Class Allies 1 key when HP is 50% or more, and Extreme Class Allies 1 key when HP is 70% or more. That's stinky ass pat. Ew. I think he's gonna suck. But I think that's really about it. Physical Kid Buu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's Kid Buu. Guess what? Babidi has 3 rings. Babidi has 3 rings. Kid Buu has 0. He's gonna suck. But literally. Good super attack effect, but they're gonna find a way to absolutely jumble this guy. Now, granted, I really hope they give him a strong defensive ability. Now, one thing I will say about these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I counted like 40 times. About these 7 Super EZAs that are going to come in the future. I don't want these Super EZAs to be bad, but I am merely just like predicting that they're all going to suck. I feel like the worst of them all, is it going to be this guy? At least you're going to be able to run him with his support. No. It's probably going to be this guy. Why would you ever want... The only reason you run him is on Super Saiyan 3. Bro, it's going to be... Oh my god, Super Saiyan 3 Broly, bro. And I don't even want him to suck, bro. That's the thing. I don't want these units to be bad. I don't wish for units to be bad. But I just look at the card. Look at the mistakes though kind of like made over the years. Why are we keeping... Excuse me, guys. My dog was growling in his sleep. Why are we keeping mistakes on units like passively lowering superclass enemies attack? Superclass allies attack. Why are we doing that? I'm done talking. I appreciate you guys watching. You guys are the best. All these guys are extreme class characters. All of them are villains. It's crazy. Appreciate you guys for watching. You guys are the best. I'll catch you guys next video. I absolutely and positively love you all. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you guys want me to do a video on Super EZAs that will be good. Yeah. And what, like, the reason why. Peace.